Hello everybody, Maven here, and it's no secret that sniper rifles are the meta in Destiny 2 right now for DPS thanks to the artifact mods we received in Act 2. And we have no idea when Episode 2 is going to come out, so it's safe to say that snipers are going to remain the meta for the next few months. But which snipers should you be using? Well, in this video, we're going to test out the top sniper DPS options to figure out which one is the best. So let's break it down. Hope you enjoy. So let's start by talking about the artifact mods. We got incendiary sniper rounds, which says that solar sniper precision hits will scorch targets. So repeated crits from a solar sniper will indeed cause solar ignitions, and you pair that along with solar fulmination that says your ignitions deal increased damage, and it's safe to say that solar sniper rifles are the best options right now. And the ultimate sniper mod is Sniper's Meditation that says that hits with a sniper will grant a stack of bonus damage. It stacks up to 5 times, but heavy snipers will grant 2 stacks per hit, which is why Whisper of the Worm is extremely meta right now, but we'll get to that in a bit. We're gonna kick things off here with the Supremacy. Even though it's not a solar sniper, it is the best non-solar sniper for DPS that there is, and it can still take advantage of those snipers' meditation stacks. The role I'm using is rewind rounds with 4 times the charm. I know it's not the highest DPS role you can have on the sniper, but it's the best for total damage output over long damage phases, which I prefer. I hear that rewind rounds plus kinetic tremors is actually the best burst damage role, which even beats out bait and switch, believe it or not. But anyways, the Supremacy ends up with a total of 698,000 to set the bar. Probably would have gotten around 60k more if we had a burst damage roll, but once again, I prefer this total damage roll. Now let's move on to the Icolo Sniper. The role we're using is 4th times a charm with Focus Fury. And in case you were wondering, rapid fire frame snipers are indeed the best sniper frames. Not only do they hold the most reserves, but they also do the most DPS. Another shout out to Xbox user 123 on Reddit for putting together an amazing doc on all the base DPS values in the game, and here you can see that adaptives and aggressives just fail in comparison to the rapid fire frames. And with that said, we end up with 773,000 beating out the Supremacy simply just because it's solar. Now let's move on to the Still Hunt. Now we're going to be testing the Still Hunt in 3 different ways, and I'll mention what they are as we get to them. But for now, we're just testing the base sniper as it is, no Apex, no Celestial Nighthawk, just the sniper alone. And I really wish that the damage phase was just 1 second longer, because we could have squeezed out that last Goldie shot, which would have put it just ahead of the Icolo Sniper, but it's okay. I wouldn't recommend using the Still Hunt without Celestial anyways. So with the shots we managed to get off, we're sitting at 689,000. And now we're going to move on to the Still Hunt with the Celestial Nighthawk. No Apex rotation, we're going to get to that in a second. Now you typically don't see the Still Hunt used this way, but just for the sake of testing the sniper meta standalone as it is, we gotta at least see what the Still Hunt can do on its own. And what it can do on its own is 1,125,000 damage. Easily the best option so far, goes to show why Hunter is the meta. And now we're going to add the Apex Predator to the damage rotation. I know, this is a sniper video, not a sniper and rocket video, but this is how the Still Hunt is utilized. You throw in a solar holster so that after you fire off your Still Hunt Goldie shot, you stow it and shoot 2 rockets, which allows that 6th shot to auto load, so when you swap back to it, you dump all 6 and pop another Goldie and repeat the rotation. And that makes it so you never have to reload the Still Hunt manually, and that is how people have managed to solo the Witness. Now I get it, one would argue that you can pair the Icolo Sniper and the Supremacy with Anarchy or Dragon's Breath. I get it, but with those snipers ammo refunding perks, you can actually keep that sniper going with lesser downtime than the Still Hunt. Don't mind me, I'm not sure how that's an argument, but I digress. I had to throw in the Still Hunt's actual meta combo, or else this video would be incomplete. And we end up with a whopping 1.233 million damage, which was honestly a lot less than I expected. Either it was a lot less than I expected, or the Celestial Still Hunt without Apex did more than I expected. Either way, it's pretty good. So this just goes to show that if you're doing a boss encounter that also has a ton of ads, then you can run a machine gun for ad clear, and you're not missing out on too much DPS if you just use the Still Hunt Celestial alone. But now on to the big kahuna, the reigning king of DPS since the dawn of time, the Whisper of the Worm. And I'm gonna be honest, I've had a few Witness runs where I was on Still Hunt Apex Goldie, yet some random Warlock on Whisper far exceeded my DPS, and I don't understand how. It's happened at least 3 times now. Funny enough though, we ended up with 1.147 million. Not sure if the Whisper jumps ahead in sustained DPS if a phase is longer, but I'm just saying I could go a whole witness damage phase with Still Hunt Apex and not run out of ammo, yet Whisper still somehow does more. I don't get it. However, with field prep and 1 reserve, I was able to hold 29 Whisper ammo, and when you take triple tap into account, that's a lot of ammo. What is that, like 50 shots? I'm not sure, but if anyone wants to do the math, let me know in the comments. So the Whisper definitely shines in total damage output by far. It's just less forgiving if you miss a crit, because then you gotta take another delay to reproc Whispered Breathing after a reload. So it's only really viable against certain bosses or if someone uses Divinity. So to answer the question of the video, what's the best DPS sniper? TLDR, Whisper is the best DPS sniper 9 times out of 10. I still want to say Still Hunt Apex is the way to go on Hunter, but I'm not 100% certain on that anymore based on what I've seen. Still Hunt just received a nerf recently to its Goldie damage when paired with the Celestial Nighthawk by 33%, which definitely brings it more in line with Whisper, to the point where I'm almost positive the Whisper is just the go-to DPS sniper no matter what. And next time I do Witness on Hunter, I'm definitely going to give the Whisper a try, and I'll pop my Goldie after having to jump over the Witness's ground attack. I think that's the way to go. And that about does it for the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and let me know if I might have missed anything. And if you say Darcy, you're trolling. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to drop a like and a comment, because interacting with the video like that really helps out the algorithm and goes a long way. And if you are new here, please consider subscribing. Would love to have you here on this journey to 100K. And with that, I'll catch you in the next video. See you later.